Greetings and blessings, butterflies. Welcome back. I'm Famous Dia Moore, and this is your Empowerment Evolution reading, where we don't stay stuck in the past, we go grow through it. My butterflies, I want you to always remember these energies are always potential. So if you don't resonate with these energy, you leave them right here and check with check your other signs in your charts for their readings. You may resonate with that energy, and if not, my butterflies, you use your discernment and leave energy that does not belong to you right here on this table for who it belongs to. I want to stress that these messages are messages of empowerment, growth, and these messages are about the shifts that are taking place, that next level energy that's happening in our life right now. So I have already pre-shuffled the cards off screen, my butterflies. I'm gonna do a light shuffle on screen. We're gonna shift these cards around and see what sign this reading is gonna be for. During the pre-shuffle, I was hearing the song from Daly and Marsha Ambrose. The song was Alone Together. So there may be an energy where you may be waiting to hear back from something. This energy could be about, it could be, about a possible job or a possible, contract or something like that. It could also be about you waiting to hear back from someone about something in particular. This energy may be about you seeking the truth in a situation, or someone around you seeking the truth. These energies, it's going to be talking about those type of shifts there. The energy is relevant to your energy somehow, some way. There's also a desire to connect to something, to feel aligned with something, whether that's a person, place, or an environment. There's a desire to connect with it, to become one with it, to follow these signs and synchronicities that tell you that this something is relevant. It means something. It could potentially grow you in some way, shape, or form. Mentally, though, you may have had to really reevaluate some situations. You may have had to reevaluate how you feel about things. This energy could also be about, feeling overwhelmed. In your mind, you may have had repeated thought patterns. You may have been feeling anxious in this energy as well. I was picking that up. But you're really ready to work towards something. Even though you feel these things, those things have been motivating you. You're really feeling like you really want to work towards something. It feels like you're desiring some type of upgrade, some type of life change. March the 18th may be relevant as I'm hearing a Lowe's commercial. I heard the date March 18th. So that may be significant. You may be ready to put some type of plans in motion. This energy is for Taurus. You may be ready to put some type of plans in motion. I saw the Knight of Pentacles energy as well. But that energy, it did, I have to remember that it did show up in reverse. So I have to mention that. So you may feel restricted in some type of forward movement. Something where you want to, um, you may feel restricted from being, from taking some type of risk. Thank you, Spirit, for bringing it back to me. For taking some type of risk, for being daring, and being assertive, feeling adventurous. You may be feeling a bit cautious about that energy. You may feel restricted from that. I also saw the Magician energy in reverse as well with this reading. So you may be feeling like you're experiencing some type of manipulation. You may be feeling like, there's a restriction or blockages when it comes to your willpower, your ability to, use the tools that you have available to you to create and get the things that you want. As I ended the reading, the song that came on, as I was, may not ended the reading, but as I was, getting ready to start the reading, turn the camera on, the song that was on was Jasmine Sullivan, Let It Burn. So there may be something, a situation, environment, people, place, thing, whichever, you use your discernment, you know what it is, my butterflies. There may be something in that environment that you may have to, allow to end, allow to be destroyed, allow to collapse. so that you can go after what it is greater that you're seeking at this point in time. We're going to get the energies out here. I'm going to get them all out on the table, and then I will let you all know what energies I'm picking up for you, my Taurus. I appreciate you all for being here. All right, in the current energy, we have the energy of the Page of Pentacles. This is the energy of the student. This is the energy, of confirmation, receiving some type of messages. This is where you are committed to learning something, where you're committed to gaining the knowledge that you need to be able to move forward on that journey that I was talking about. Because as you can see, this card looks like, that looks like, some type of scenery. So it's giving journey. So with this Page of Pentacles, as I said, you may have received some type of message, some type of confirmation that this is exactly, where you need to go. You may be seeking some type of truth. As I stated, with that, the song that came on. You may be seeking some type of truth about a situation. That's the energy that showed up for you in the past, my butterflies. And in this past energy is energy that's showing up for you because this is energy where you may have had to learn something, or this may be something that you just dealt with. But there's an energy where you were seeking some type of information, some type of confirmation, some type of messages, where you were trying to learn something. And in the energy, where this shift happened from the past, a shift happened because of this energy where you were learning, where you were getting messages and confirmations. A shift happened. Whether this shift was internal or external, we have the Three of Wands energy. And the Three of Wands energy, is all about reaping those rewards. Expansion. Having foresight. This is about, being prepared, having success in what you were trying to accomplish. With this Three of Wands energy using this deck, I'm picking up an energy where, there is the energy where you are learning to expand, where you're ready to journey forward. I'm still picking up journey, especially with this energy packing a suitcase. So you may be taking all of everything that you need. You may be gathering up your things. And because of what you learned in the past, you may be ready to step out onto a new journey. To move forward. After, because in the beginning, before this Three of Wands, it's a Two of Wands, where you may have been assessing, reevaluating, like I said earlier, deciding which direction you want to take. With this Three of Wands energy, you are ready. You are ready to go. That's how things shifted for you in the past. Now, in this current energy that Spirit is highlighting for you, my dear Taurus, we have the Six of Swords energy. The Six of Swords energy is all about moving towards common war. As you can see, this is a progression of you, like I said, taking a journey, being ready to go ahead, being ready to move away from something. Being ready to go after what you seek and find as fulfillment. With this Six of Swords energy, as you can see, this person, it seems to be planning a trip, with this passport energy. They may be documenting some things, putting together a to-do list, things that they want to do, places they may want to see, things they may need to take care of before they leave. But this is all about, leaving chaos behind. The chaos of the Five of Swords energy, the mind games, the hostility energy. This is all about leaving that behind. Seeking out, accepting help, going somewhere better. That's what the Six of Swords energy. So currently, because of, what happened in the past, what's shifting for you, the energy that Spirit is highlighting, that's activating and testing your growth right now, is your ability to move forward, to choose something better, to accept help that may have come forward towards you as an attempt to help you to get towards those common waters. And in the energy where we hit the position where we have how you can use, the wisdom, what you have learned from the past to incorporate in with the future energy, with this present energy. I'm sorry. We have the energy of temperance. You may be connected to a Virgo. Virgos have this energy as well in the same position, if I'm not mistaken. But this is the energy of learning how to blend energy together, how to be sensible, how to heal, because this energy, temperance energy, is healing. But this is no, this is about knowing just how much of something to give and when to not give. This is about being sensible, being moderate, finding balance. So with this energy of you incorporating, moderation, balance into your energy, energies of healing, understanding, being sensible. That's how you can incorporate what you learned from the past to help you with this energy that you're currently standing in now with the Six of Swords energy, the energy of wanting to choose something better, the energy of wanting to, leave things behind. You can navigate through this energy the best by learning to temper the things that you have learned in the past. The confirmation, the signs that you received, and that desire to journey. As you can see, there's a calendar here, so there is something that you feel like there's not much more time to waste on. And if that is a factor for you, the way to navigate through something that may be coming in and you only have a limited to the amount of time on it, the way to through it is figuring out and learning how to blend and balance out the energies that's around you. Because in the best possible outcome energy, the energy that's best for you, if you follow this, the guidance that's here, my butterflies, is the energy of the star. This is that good omen energy. This is the energy of being hopeful. Feeling like, I've got that lucky break. I'm blessed. So my Taurus, Spirit is highlighting here for the best possible outcome is for you to continue to make those choices on choosing environments that are better for you, that are healthier for you. Understand how you can blend the information that you've gathered in the past towards your desire to move on. Learn how to blend those energies together to create the hope that you need, to create the good omens that you want to see showing up for you, to create that calm within you. I'm going to use the Blocked and Blessed Oracle deck to clarify the current energy. That's the energy that's is the main focus here. And I want to highlight that energy. These cards, are a bit straightforward, pretty much like my energy, so I actually love them. But we're going to get an energy to clarify this Six of Swords energy, where, Spirit is highlighting the current, where you are currently. What might be testing you at this point in time. Thank you, Spirit. What are the energies for my Taurus? Thank you. We had two energies that popped out. And these energies are messy doesn't mean powerless. This energy says chaos is your superpower. Use it wisely. This energy is about acceptance, chaos, and self-compassion. My butterflies, this energy, like I told you, like I was saying, at first, when things, start going, haywire and going wrong, and you're in a position to choose something better, that chaos, what you've learned, what you saw, the confirmation that you got, that is helping you to be able to choose. That's your superpower. It's helping you to be able to choose calmer waters, to choose something better, to accept the helping hands that are out there. Because you're understanding that this chaos show up for you to give you the motivation that you need to move forward. And we also have the energy of that was sober you, not retrograde. This energy says stop texting your ex. Own it, not Mercury. So at this time, we are going through a Mercury retrograde, my butterflies. And so you may be trying to attribute some of this energy that's going on, that you're feeling at this point in time, to the energy of Mercury retrograde. And Spirit is saying, no, that is not what's going on here. It's time for you to stop making excuses, accept responsibility, and tap into an energy of maturity. Or this may be something that you may need to incorporate with an environment or someone that you may be around. You may be needing to, stop accepting their messages. You may need to, give them back the responsibility that is theirs. Place the responsibility back in their hand and not accept their responsibility as your own. You may be needing to stop making excuses. These are things that Spirit is highlighting for you of how you can go about choosing better, finding safer and stable and balanced energy, because sixes are all about balance as well. It's about balance from an energy of giving and receiving. So Spirit is highlighting for you to use whatever's chaotic going on around you in your environment or with people. Use that energy to help you make better choices. And one of those better choices that you can make is by you accepting what's going on, not denying it, taking responsibility, being mature enough to know that this is not, serendipitous. This is reality. This is truth that is showing up for you, my butterflies. I want to get a celestial insight card to close out this reading. I've kept you out here long enough. It's 16 minutes. You may be, we have a card on the floor. Let's see what this is. You may be dealing with a Scorpio. Or you may have Scorpio in your chart. Or you may need to view the Scorpio reading once it posts. It's 10:10 on the clock, so this energy is also about completing cycles. So there may be a cycle that you are completing at this time. My dear Taurus, Scorpio being the number 8 and you all being the number 2, that that adds up to a 10. So that those cycles, it could be very, very relevant for you. The celestial insight message we have is heart. This energy says, your heart knows the truth. Are you overthinking a situation? Trust the wisdom of your heart and it will lead you to the most authentic decision. My Taurus, this energy is affirming that you already knew the truth. You gained the answer. You were a student. You studied. You got the messages and the confirmation because you was committed to learning it. So now it's time for you to trust your heart. Trust your heart. Trust the journey that you are ready to take. Trust it. Trust that you can move towards calmer waters. That help is here for you. You do have assistance. You do have people out there that are willing to, put you in a position to live the highest version of yourself. There is balance and reciprocation here. You can temper this situation. You can blend what the chaos with the goodness. This is temperance energy. Blending that, seeing that chaos as your superpower. That's temperance. Because there's a lot of hope here. Lots of hope. And I was picking that up during, during the song. During that, letting something burn. That's that 10-10 energy. Allowing something to end, allowing something to be destroyed, allowing something to fall away, a structure to be broken down. Because in your heart, you know the truth. And you can trust that. And through trusting that, you're going to be able to make the best possible decisions for yourself. I hope you all have appreciated these messages and they were crucial in helping you to assist you with making decisions for your highest good. Until next time, my Taurus, you all stay safe and blessed.